So anyway, this is being and becoming. Let me see what else category. It does. Now, is this person about controller support? Not inherently. Okay. Unless. Ha! It was just analog support that was lacking. Game volume is very overpowering. We're going to correct that. Let's turn VSync on because I know how these things tend to go. This is slightly more reasonable, I think, probably. I will at some point, by hook or by crook, I will fucking set up that stream deck at some point. Also, I'm pissed can't get into Limbo Prime. Yeah, that's the other thing about Warframe. It's like, okay, if I'm gonna get into collecting my space, fucking altars, I want access to some of them, and some of the ones I want are just like limited time or time sensitive or original game version sensitive. But there are some other ones that look cool. Okay, so there's gamepad support. Anyway, being and becoming. I do like the music. It was a little overpowering at first, but let's start. And already I love it. Press left trigger to consume a blood charge to restore the one full chain link of health. You can only store up to 3 blood charges at any given time. Blood is replenished only by hitting enemies with the Exalted Axe and Cleaver, and saving at save points. Our faith makes us well again, even in the face of death. Cool. Holy shit. Thank you for bits. Eric currently on both a 10 stream streak and a 10-bit stream. Like you own that seat for bits. Thank you. Always appreciated. So we've got the Metroidvania. Like now, the brain tells me to go to the right, but the gamer brain tells me to go to the left because it is antithetical to your directional progression, and thus may contain secrets. Alright, so that was a... and... okay, alright, I had to reactivate my brain there for a second. Hello.
Where are we?
The sister.
Hell would be my best guess.
I thought we were all safe before drowning.
If you're braver than me, you can take a look around this temple and tell me if you feel saved.
I suppose I'll have to find that answer for
weird
myself.
system. Okay.
I remember falling alongside the sisters of my convent. The Anchoress. Have you seen a little girl come through here?
I expected a ladder out of here, but it turns out hell has an elevator. I've seen others leave out that way, so that might be your best chance at finding
Hey,
a
I'm
girl.
good to see you.
I can tell you I've been up there.
We're doing demos
I don't
today.
mind just biding my time here. If you want to fight those horrors out there like the others, that's your business.
So, very Soulsian, because our first NPC we interact with was Crestfallen.
I expected a ladder out of here.
Okay. Ooh, okay, auto climb, like that. Down for that. So we've got a good mix of your average, well, I'd say average Castlevania now. This is a Metroidvania platformer style, but got a couple of different aesthetic meshes here. Hello. Okay. auto edge grabbing like that. I think that's great. The mark of a good Metroidvania is entirely in how it feels to play, which makes it really difficult to describe how good a game may be, because it feels good is a bad, you know, indicator of quality. Everybody's freaking the fuck out here. How am I? I'm doing alright. Tag X and Y. Okay, we still need to go through our tutorials to understand the concept of anything, I'm assuming. Oh shit.
Sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do to help you.
I have fought the good fight. I have kept the faith. I am already being poured out like a drink offering. And the time for my departure is near.
Your fight is over. Rest now.
Please, take these to continue the fight and bring my torment to an end.
Well, that's a way to get your first weapon. The exalted axe and cleaver. For our soul has sunk down into the dust. Our body cleaves to the earth. Press the XXX to do an attack combo. The exalted axe and cleaver are fast weapons that hit multiple times with each attack. Each attack with this weapon will add blood towards your blood charges. Oh, they're parries. Okay, good. Okay, that's one of those. I look forward to ramming my head against this particular system. Uh-oh. Oh no! Shit. And... weird. Come on. There we go. It's good. That's a good parry. Like that parry. Are they all gonna start freaking out? Yeah, okay. Unfortunately. Okay, so you can't parry out of a combo. There's no, like, animation canceling. Well, maybe there is, and I'm just shit at it. Damn. Oh. Alright. I should have known that that's what would happen with a mine. I do like the tone setter, like the ambient music is really solid. The ambient soundtrack. Really good. Are you freaking out? Can we go back to our crestfallen friend? But we can cut our way through. Ooh, Autumn! You also have achieved a 10 stream streak. It's weird that the chat box doesn't reflect that, but it's fine.
How can I be here? I was a martyr twice now. I should be with the Word.
How are you here? Didn't I kill you?
Have I not prophesied in your name? And in your name cast out these devils? And in your name done many wonderful works? How could you not know me?
Oh, shit.
We are all forsaken!
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so it's interesting. The faith style aesthetic with ooh, I like that animation. That's a solid animation there. This is an interesting combination of aesthetics. I'm digging the vibe. Save points. Rest of the sanctuary to save the game. Refill your healing charges and restore your health to full. Just as you are about to die, the mysterious force will save you and return you to a fully healed last save haven you visited. Saving will cause all enemies to respawn. The word is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. Character reminds me of one of those from Slay the Spire. Yeah, a little bit like the defect, right? A little bit like that, and oh, I forget the name of the protagonist from fucking I just bought it. Oh my god. The words were in my brain and now they are gone. Not Slay the Spire. Forgive me, this will bother me all day. If I don't. Dead Cells. Dead Cells is what I was thinking of. Momentary lapse. Apologies. A little bit Dead Cellsy. And I know that, like, comparison is the death of, etc. But, you know. So I know that there's a dodge roll, but I guess you have to have the dodge roll introduced as a mechanic.
The word helps those who help themselves. I'm not sitting here to die again. You must help me clear the blockage on the organ pipes. I vaguely remember doing something like this to escape before. I'm in no state to do it myself, unfortunately, but I have done the preparation if you simply activate the sea mines.
I can take it from here. Thanks for doing the hard part.
He's on the verge, too.
Please, you must hurry.
Okay. I wonder about those. Oh shit. Damn. Okay, there's something really satisfying about being able to just stay midair and continue your attack string. I do need to get better about remembering there's a parry, though. And learning the timing. Not bad. Shit. Well. Right, we can tell why it took me forever to get as far into Hollow Knight as I did.
remember what we rehearsed.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I always
The
think
narrator?
aloud while I work. Anyway, I have read about you within the words prophecy. You are the valiant protector of the Anchoress, are you not, sister?
Suppose I am. What's it to you?
Well, you're as charming as I'd read. Anyway, how about we get you a map to help you on your journey to find the Mother Superior and... Shut up! She's not that part of the prophecy yet. Oh, right. I mean, find the Anchoress. For a small fee, of course. What a cheat. Ow! I mean, come...
Okay, so if I had caught all of the things from that one that disintegrated, I would have enough, but... Ah, there we go. There's our slide. Oh, what? Not the intention. Okay, time out a little too early. Nice. Here we go. Now we can buy the map.
Thank you for your business. It is good to see there are those who can still buy and sell things at a time like this. But, best of luck with your quest. I will be reading about you with great anticipation.
I mean, there's something otherworldly about this narrator character.
About what I read about you from the words prophecy. Of course, I'll keep it all between us, and I won't spoil the ending.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the fourth wall breakers. I am unsure. Oh, shit. Okay. Was I not able to make that jump before? Okay. I guess I just didn't try hard enough. Death to this world to its passions. While alive, we are dead. Though living in the flesh, we do not live for the flesh. If you so love the world, then you shall perish with it. The blood of the covenant calls to me, whispers sweetly for release. Our will swells to meet its calling, an ebb and flow of the blood tide of the faithful. And when our bodies wash ashore, we will be reborn in the surface of the living waters. Oop. One moment. Alrighty, there we are. Yeah, I'm digging this like underwater like cathedral society. There's something about the lock-in like combo style that's going on here. 1 in 4. I wonder who the inspiration for their health upgrades were. Well, now that we've been given our slide ability. There we go. There's something about locking in whenever you commit to an attack. Missing like a visual indicator here.
Please, you must hurry.
Because we only have 1 of 3. Let's see. I suppose we could go down and look above, but... Okay, like if there was a wall secret here, that'd be one thing. If there was like a platform, that'd be another. So you can't air slide, which makes that progression slightly worse. And down to go, it seems. Yeah, because I think our required slide. So maybe there's a double jump. That was practically coordinated with how poorly I planned that. The timing of that is pretty snappy. I think playing Expedition 33 for a good portion of the day may have helped. This anchor sunk us into the dream, yet it holds our hope, a hope both sure and steadfast, and one which enters within the veil. Press Y to attack with the anchor. Steadfast anchor is a slower attack weapon that will reduce enemy stamina. When their stamina is completely depleted, smaller enemies will be launched into the air. Alright, well... It doesn't appear to serve a platforming purpose, so that was a bit of a non-starter. Here's your progression. That's a deceptive hitbox, but okay. Okay, that's on me. box is a little bit wider reaching than I would have expected. Okay. Perhaps we are, in fact, following the critical path. Okay. Now to check. I do not try to counter anchor. Ouch. Right. Okay, that answers the question. Oh, I still feel like there should be some kind of like wall hook or fucking double jump. Okay. Question answered. Question re-answered. It turns out I'm just shit at parry timing. Commit to the combos way too hard, that's my problem. It's funny because like I like the atmospheric music going on, but it is also like it's a little too soothing for what we're doing, I think. Soul of the double jump. Celestial Ascent. When colliding with a wall, you will be able to slide down. If you slide down far enough, you may find things just out of sight from above. Press A while sliding to jump away from the wall. Jump between walls to climb to higher areas. Okay, so there's our mantis hook. Whoop. There we go. Right. Come on, there's gotta be something. Have to remain out of our reach for now. Oh. That could make for some cruel puzzles later. Huh. Hello? Okay. Oh, I just can't fuck up now. Great. That is a sick-looking death animation, though. Alright, where were we? That's back over there? Okay. So I think we have our need to proceed, but, let's see. Let's see if there's like a little Souls ghost to go back for. Yeah, I mean, I dig the atmosphere, but it is almost too soothing for the tone.
If you're braver than me, you can take... I expected a ladder out of here.
You can't fool me with hidden doors like these. Come on. Alright, so we just have to not be shit at platforms. So that's the way back, but read that over here. Motherfucker. That is a trickier jump than I would like to think it is. I disagree with that. I especially disagree with that. Alright, one more shot. Okay, legit last shot now. And we're not going back. Unless we actually legitimately have to. It's kind of a problem. It feels like we have to go back. Alternatively, let's see what happens if we try to go back to the other thing. Mysteries will remain undelved if they can be avoided. Okay, so now that we're here... Right, there was a section. Alright, that's 2 of 3.
Please, you must hurry. I'm still...
Okay, we were able to get... Okay, I see it.
Please, you must hurry.
Did I not?
Thank the word! Shamefully, I had some doubts before, but having you show up like this has renewed my faith. The word truly is looking out for us. We can finally get out of here and get some help. Oh, I can kiss you if we weren't stuck in these suits.
Though I appreciate the gratitude, we can save the kiss until we get out of this nightmare. And maybe a little longer after that.
Fair enough. I wish I could remember what's at the top. I can remember that I activated this before, but... What is that?
Well. Unfortunate. Fuck. Okay, so you can kind of like tech those a little bit, but not very effectively. Oof. Big damage. He's not here for the next time. Alright, come on, become Did not time that well. Holy. Alright, we're learning attack patterns. It's all part of the plan. All according to Keikaku. Damn it. Too early. Damn, 4. Really? Okay. Alright, we're learning the moveset. We're learning it. We're getting there. We're doing the thing. Kinda got disrespectfully far on the first run and did not take the time. Okay, so if you're able to air tech one of them, I don't know if you can get the second. And dashing into the other does not prevent the second hitbox. So the fact that this guy doesn't have like an active hitbox like on the grab bits is really interesting. That's a very different dichotomy. Got him. Got crab. Good style down. The dogs agree. A little more verbally than I would have liked, but you know.
You are now but a perishable body. Flesh and blood cannot inherit my kingdom. You were once a martyr for me. Cast yourself into the stained glass to awaken and become imperishable, preserved for eternity within my word.
Oh no. This isn't gonna end, is it?
It seems that the monarch still protects you. You must have made a deal with him to deny your place within my prophecy. I see.
Yeah, kind of wild when, like, the voice of what you consider God just shows up in your head. Mid-crisis of faith event. And it's antagonistic. That's a good hook. Hello?
At will, I can peel back the curtain and rewrite your minor role within the story of this world.
Ah.
Any progress you make is because I have either allowed it or directly dictated it. If you would forsake me, then I shall remove you from my prophecy, and you shall cease to be. Stuck here for eternity, until you succumb to despair and beg to be remade in my image and used as I see fit.
Forgive me.
The word grows stronger by the second. and my ability to fight back is waning. I have kept you and the rest of the faithful within this dream I have created, unable to be martyred, in order to deny the word the sacrifices he requires to manifest into the world and end all life. The only way to stop the word is to rewrite him. We can use the divine instruments of the ink found within Wormwood in the west and a quill plucked from the feathers of Apollyon in the east. We are all currently slaves to fate, but I can offer you my mark of protection against the word. It should protect you at least long enough to find the ink and quill. Will you save yourself and the anchors by joining me in our rebellion against the tyranny of the word?
It seems like none of us have a choice but to fight against the word. I will try my best to find these divine instruments.
Look upon your hand for my mark, and go with the knowledge that all within my kingdom will assist you on your journey. We will see an end to this nightmare, and the dream will once again be restored to its former glory as a paradise on Earth.
It's a little, exposition heavy, but if you're going to Deus Ex Machina and counter Deus Ex Machina, I guess that kind of works. Very strong sequence. I enjoyed it. Question is how the narrator fits into all of this. So you got the invite for the playtest? Yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna try to get those playtests on today because I don't know what their time frames are.
Sister! Is
But
that
good to see
you?
you.
You look exactly the same as you had a decade ago when we were dropped into the dream. Where have you been?
A decade? It was only a
It's
few days
really
ago that we were all
solid.
falling into the dream.
I like it.
And
It
you,
feels good.
where is the starry-eyed child I once knew?
I would have died long ago had it not been for the gift the word granted me. I was far too young when I arrived within the third temple. My blessed heart has kept me
It's the
protected
game volume
from
is titled
the
louder. I think it's the dialogue
Never
I set to be a
received
little bit
gift.
higher.
I fought tooth and nail for everything I have. Never mind that now, Acres. We have to get you out of here to safety.
I haven't seen anyone else from the convent yet. I will follow you within the protection of my blessed heart.
Interesting. Yeah, let's I am liking it. Like the combat is very direct, and it's a unique enough feel that I'm digging it. Okay, well, nothing much to do there. Should. Alright, perhaps we continue going this way. Should. It is a very interesting combination of aesthetics, I will say, at the very least. That's kind of what's been catching my eye. Ooh. Well. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Oh no, can't you be nice? You're too pretty. Yowzers. That's good character design. Where it's like, you don't know if this is an NPC or not. How, you bastard. Trying to think of like what this most reminds me of aesthetically. Yeah, I will say that that's among the things I really like about the combat. Like the ability to just keep on attacking in the air, so long as you have a target, is really, it's a good feel. I like it. Oh, there's so many ways to go. Okay, we're just gonna keep going left. Okay. Also, the parry timing's pretty good. Visuals got me first with gameplay, as gameplay impressed as signed. But then the gameplay impressed has to sign up for play. Yeah, no, I'm glad you sent me that invite, because fuck, man. It is a really solid, like, you know, we can always go for derivative comparison, but honestly, this is taking on all of the standard Metroidvania inspirations of the last few years and kind of running with it in its own unique way. Yeah, that could be better. Say another one for Design Lunaris. Ooh, I'll have to check it out. Although I do want to get through all the play tests I currently have, because I have no idea what their limitation is time frame with. This is true of all the demos, but usually demo available is gonna be there for a bit longer than playtest. I will say the map feel is a little more Castlevania-y, because it doesn't have that, like, I don't know, the dream as an aesthetic is very appropriate, because it doesn't feel like, the space doesn't feel like something that has real physicality. I don't know how to describe it beyond that. Like, yes, we have a map, but at the same time, it kind of just feels like we can keep going in one direction forever. Not trying to copy a specific game, referencing many and making its own. Yeah, I mean, you can take inspiration. Like, there are core differences between, you know, like, choosing to make something within a subgenre, and then, you know, there are some games that choose to go a little bit further than that, but this has definitely got its own unique feel and vibe, the combat in particular. And also the fucking visuals, man, holy shit.
The young anchoress and our newly consecrated sister. I'm so glad to see you both are well.
happened to you, Mother?
I have been remade in his image. I was elected Mother Superior of the convent for my grand vision. The Word recognized this and guided me to these divine instruments so that I may rewrite his prophecy in my image.
You are the one who taught me that pride goes before the fall. And now, all you've done is put a pretty coat of paint on a terrible mess. Your pride blinds you to the wisdom of the Word.
You were arrogant well before the world turned you into whatever this is, Mother Superior. Look down at your own reflection and see that the Word is not something to be worshipped. It is something to fear.
Fear the Word and rejoice with trembling. Sister, I can see the hate in your eyes has not dulled with time. I could see it even in the days of the convent. I will not let you get in the way of Providence!
Oop, alright. Ow. Okay. Just get shit wrecked, that's fine. How's the audio now? I know I'm trying to keep dialogue as dialogue it needs to be. But I want to tone it down too heavily. I do also, like, aside from the fucking amazing design aesthetic of this whole fucking area, enemy design in general, really solid. Really like it. Okay, that's a little harder to parry. That's also a bigger hitbox than I would have expected. Oh, right, because she works for the Word, she can just rewrite the zone. Got it. Okay, there was a second hit there. That's wild. Fuck. Okay. Alright, I see it. So learn parry timing, and then also say fuck it and maybe just run past these enemies. No, she can't handle being parried. Get fucked.
Does the Anchoress know just how far you have gone to protect her, sister? I understand.
Fuck. Ow.
You can see now how far I have gone
Ow.
for all our sisters.
Ouch. Fuck, okay. Oh, that hit me twice. That's bullshit. Cheap as fuck.
Once you found the Anchoress, you did not care to look for a single other sister of the convent. Would you care to explain?
Wow, just fucking wrecked in the second phase. Alright. Really wish we found that fourth chain link. But that was me getting frustrated at platforms. shit. Alright. A little too confident there. Okay, so committing to the animation is more than just pressing the button at the appropriate time. It's making it like there's not, you're not gonna have like frame interrupts for whatever animation you're in. You have to commit to it.
Does the Anchoress know just how far you have gone to protect her, sister? I understand. You can see now how far I have gone for all our sisters.
Is there a way to actually hit that thing?
Once you found the Anchoress, you did not care to look for a single other sister of the convent. Would you care to explain why to her? Or should I?
How many of those do I have to get through?
But how? The word chose me! No, trust in the word with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. I have done his will, and now the prophet is one step closer to silence! Anchoress, you will!
Was that the word?
Another story
okay.
ends, just as I had written it. Yours will end with my arrival into the dream. Anchoress.
Just promise me you refuse whatever the word asks of you. The monarch has given us a second chance, and I won't let you give your life to become a monster like the mother did.
I have already fled the presence of the word.
What a fucking design for this area. Holy shit. Nautilus dash. Press RT while airborne. You are invulnerable to most melee attacks during the dash. Oh shit. There we go. That's what we needed. Ah. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's not me. Okay, there we go. Perhaps we are going to regret not traversing these zones earlier. However, I don't think most of them were open earlier. that is, but I want it. Don't think I can get to it. Alright. Oh, I thought that was just gonna drop me to the next zone. No? Okay. Cool. Sick. Yeah, even the slow transition to Nightmare is like, these designs are sick. This area fucking design, on point. The monarch stole the martyrdom of the faithful to bring his own brand of salvation to the world. At first, it truly was the paradise that the word had promised. Only it was the monarch who delivered it and saved the lives of all those whose cries for salvation were unanswered as their lungs filled with water. The word may not have answered any prayers, but he certainly did not let that insult stand. The word's presence within the dream began with a small seed, no larger than a mustard seed. Yet its roots cracked the very foundation of the dream. What has grown has taken over many parts of the dream, and now, with much weeping and gnashing of teeth, it comes harvest and time for reaping. The word has come to separate the wheat from the chaff. Ah, timing. Welp. There's a whole bunch of traversal just gone. Sick. Shit. Right. There we go. A little better prepared than last time. Shit. Well. let's go down. Shit. Really? Hey, Kai, how's it going? We are playing one of the many playtest demos that we have. It is a game called Being and Becoming. Very cool, underwater, dreamlike Metroidvania style. I'm liking it so far. Interesting. Nightmare World has less physical obstructions, but more deadly ones. Got it. Nice. All right. Oh boy. I was hoping we were not all the way back there. Okay. Giving this one more college try before we maybe shimmy on over to the next. Like, I dig every aspect of this. It's that commonly recurring feeling that we are getting more and more in Demonstrables, where it's like, I kind of just want to wait for this to come out. You know? Oh, can we cheese it? Oh no, it looks like that particular gold wall is not as grippable, which I call utter bullshit on, but it's fine. Yeah, just sequence break your way past this entire death pit. That's fine. Little bastard. Double little bastard. Alright, well. That's one less. This was destroyable. Shit, we could have just cut that out this whole time. Well. Live and learn. Or don't. For either, we could also just leave these guys behind. We don't need to kill them. Shit. Right. Need to farm a little more blood off of this. Well, that went slightly better than I expected. Shit. We're finding new ways to fuck up. God. That's a tough jump, I'll be real. It's not... You gotta have a particular type of platformer brainworm for that to be a natural sequence of events in your brain. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow? I mean, amongst other things, sure. Okay, was there... Okay, that's interesting. And yet another block for us to remove. He said live and learn. Oh, right. I had the brain worm for that half second and then it was gone. Oh well, he's just so embarrassed about being parried that he died. That's fair. Is this not the critical path? God damn it. We opened up a shortcut to the wrong way. Although I think it is still, motherfucker, it is still a shortcut in the traditional sense. Okay. Right, we have to make it scary to have less blockades. But where there is less wall, there is more spike. Oh, we can close it behind to get this stuff. Alright, I see it. Hello? That was weird. Okay. So now that we're in nightmare reality, do we have a path forward? Huh. Intriguing. Okay. It's like, does the elevator not come into the hell zone? But it appears it does. Okay, did not time that well. So that was being and becoming. Oh man, oh, it feels so bad. It feels so bad when you don't learn from your mistakes. Oops, shit. It also feels bad when you forget to cap your fucking shaker bottle. And now everything is a little bit covered in gamer subs. That's great. Anyway. I really, really dig that. I dig the art style, the aesthetic's awesome. The narrative is a little on the nose by having your map maker be called the narrator, but you're dealing with like an existential ludo narrative about taking on the religious founding of what belief is inside of a dream. So it's interesting. Also, the old style submarine, or not submarine, the old diver helmet and soul arm chain aesthetic. There's a lot going on here. I look forward to the full release, and I will wishlist that on Steam because holy shit, that's cool as fuck.